Okay, we're gonna go for a walk and walk the other loop of the campground. Right now we're at the park area. That's the trail that goes to the swimming hole. We'll hike that later. But there's a lot happening at the park today. We've got volleyball, a wedding or something. That parking lot up there is full. I got a baseball diamond up there. People are playing ball. You got the right idea. That's awesome. There's other picnic areas. I just love this tree every time we come. I just love the character it has. I just think that's beautiful. Okay, sisters, I'm going to take you for a walk through the other loop of the campground where we normally camp. Where we're at this time is a different loop. There's more of those ferns you love, Lisa and Vicky and Carol. I found that interesting. I didn't know what that was for a while, but figured out that it is actually when they close off the campground, they run that chain across here. I can hear people down at the swimming hole. Let's see if we can see down there. Oh yeah. There's all kinds of people playing down there. We'll hike down there later. We are gonna go this way. Even though we usually camp down there, this is a nice spot along the creek. So hopefully we'll see something pretty. Not that this isn't already pretty. We're gonna try and see the swimming hole better. So I think that's the big tree that I was peeing behind that time and got busted. Yeah, so that's the swimming hole. Isn't that pretty? Refreshing. I'm pretty sure Derek will be in there later. These are nice tent camp spots.
Taking on a 5-mile walk, right?
Isn't it so pretty, sisters? I wish you guys were here with us. You would love it. Absolutely love it. I have to say I don't miss tent camping, but I do have good memories of tent camping with my kids, even if they don't remember it. It's a neat tree. Look at that, Lisa. Isn't that cool? This is another tent site. There's a trail that goes down to the creek. Lisa, Vicky, listen and see if you can hear that. Can you hear that? No, that's the tree right there. So we were here when the campground was closed, but we were walking to scope it out. And we walked the whole campground and got up to the bathrooms, and the bathrooms were locked because it was the winter or spring. And so we walked back down here again, and I went right behind that tree right there and was peeing. And these two guys came out of nowhere walking on that higher road. And so they busted me, and I tried to stop and stand up, but I couldn't stop my stream. So I ended up peeing my pants right there. Ah, the memories. Y'all, I just wanted y'all to see this. I don't know if you can even tell, but just as far as you can see, it's just ferns. I want them all in my yard. Just gorgeous. Oh, I'm gonna walk up this hill. Look at this, y'all. Just more, just ferns and ferns and ferns. I love this forest. Look at that. For size, look how big that is. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So there's a kid up there on an electric bike. I'm pretty sure before you know it, Derek's going to be on it doing wheelies, because he has a way of talking people out of their toys, even when he's supposed to be telling them to quiet down. I don't know if you can see that tree. That's cool. How do they grow like that? It's like, what event caused them to grow with these deformities? It's just amazing. That's awesome. So we're getting down to the cul-de-sac. It's a pretty neat little spot. I've got it set up so it's nice and private. They've got their truck in front of it. That's spot 48. Spot 47. I don't know if you could come in at an angle back that way. You might be able, you'd have privacy. Well, there's a trail back there. That's like, it's okay. I think this is a trailhead right here. This is my favorite spot, number 46. So, this little patch of grass, it's mud right now, but when I camped here with my kids, this was grass. And we camped in that spot right there on the creek. And we would lay down, and you could see all the stars because it was pitch black down here. It's just gorgeous. I walked out to the ball field last night and got a good look at the stars, and I was pretty sure I could see the Milky Way. But It is my favorite campground. I don't know why. I think it's just because of all the ferns and feeling like you're in the woods and you can hear the water. We're going to Nehalem Bay State Park next weekend, and I just had a yellow jacket land on me, and I did not lose my cool. I'm impressed. Anyway, next weekend we're going to the coast, and hopefully we will be able to look at our back window and see the ocean, but I don't think so. I think it's covered by trees. And you have to actually walk down to the beach, but we'll see. Sometimes we never know till we get there what the site looks like. They've got a nice lounging chair that overlooks the creek. I bet it's a good spot to read a book. I don't know if you can see it, but the creek is right down there. You know, and it's kind of nice. We've had a burn ban where we couldn't even use propane fire pits even. So we got rain recently and that's been lifted. So now we can have fires again. We use a propane fire pit, but it is kind of nice to walk through the campground and smell the campfires again. I've missed that. That's the back side of that tree that I was talking about. That's just such a neat and unusual tree. But I myself am strange and unusual. That was for my daughter. This is spot 52. That's not a bad little spot. If you had the RV back in there, you could have a nice little spot. So that's something to think about because there's a campsite right there, but our slide out would be on that side, so we wouldn't really see them. So, site 52. Oh, I don't know if you can see the little chipmunk. He's right by that tree stump.
Can't even get that puppy very level.
Where'd he go? I lost him. I see the bushes moving over there. There he is. See if I can find him with my camera. They're so cute. I think he's after the berries. We still got some blackberries. So we have a lot of berries here that we don't have in the south. I'm not seeing any today, but they have berries called salmon berries. They have thimble berries. Just some really unusual berries. I discovered most of them hiking with my kids when we first moved here. We would hike down to the river. And I kind of cut the trail. I took my hedge trimmers and cut the trail down to the beach. It was neat. Hi.
That fucker bit me.
Did he bite you?
Yeah.
Really? Where'd he bite you?
In the hand.
Oh my goodness. You don't pet strange dogs.
gonna beat them in
That's a
submission.
horrible campsite right there. It's just right in the sun. Ugh. I don't know what this is over here. I don't know if it has anything to do with the bathroom being there or do they perform rituals here? I don't know. Does it take you to Scotland? I don't know. So we're going to cut through the field, but they've got horseshoes. We passed the camp host back there, and she's got horseshoes back there if you want to play horseshoes. That's the disc golf basket. You try and get frisbees. I think I said in the other video, you try and get frisbees in these nets or baskets. And we're back to the party and the diamond. There's the check-in station up there. And that's that loop. Thanks for going on a walk with me.